Ever stop to think about what really makes the global economy tick? Like every single second of every single day? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the biggest financial market you've probably never even seen. So let's just dive right in. What is Forex? Okay, just look at this number. We're talking trillions of dollars. And no, that's not the budget of some huge country or what a tech giant is worth. That's how much money is traded on the Forex market every single day. I mean, to put that into perspective for you, it's way more than all the world's stock markets put together. It is, without a doubt, the biggest, most active financial market on the entire planet. It's just massive. So, what in the world is this huge kind of hidden market? All right, let's break down the absolute basics. Okay, so at its core, Forex, and yeah, that's just short for foreign exchange, is basically the global hub where all the world's currencies hang out. It's the place where banks, big companies, even regular people come to buy and sell different currencies, from the US dollar to the Japanese yen and literally everything else you can think of. All right, so we get it. It's a market for money. But how does the trading, actually work? Well, the entire system is built on this one really simple but super powerful idea. It's all about pairs. And this is a really key point to understand about modern Forex trading. You're not, calling someone up to have a suitcase full of euros dropped off at your door. Nope. You are speculating. It's all about making a prediction, really. You're just betting on whether one currency is going to get stronger or weaker against another one. So here's a perfect example of how that works. Using the most popular pair on the planet, the euro versus the US dollar. Let's imagine you have a hunch that the euro is about to get stronger compared to the dollar. What do? Simple. You buy the euro/US dollar pair. Now on the flip side, let's say you think the euro is going to take a dive. Well, then you sell the pair. It's really that straightforward. Your trade is just a bet on which way that relationship is headed. So that's got to make you wonder, right? With trillions of dollars whipping around the globe every day, who on earth is actually doing all this trading? Well, the truth is, the players in this game are, they're all around us. You've got these giant corporations that have to swap currencies just to do business internationally, right? They need to bring their profits back home. Then you've got everyday travelers just swap in some cash for their vacation. And then, of course, you have the traders. And that's everyone from the huge investment banks all the way down to individuals. And they're all in it for one simple reason: to try and make a profit from the prices constantly bouncing up and down. Okay, and that brings us to something that makes Forex really, really unique. Its schedule. I mean, this is a market that basically never sleeps. And the reason why is actually pretty simple: time zones. See, Forex trading is happening in all these major financial hubs around the world. Think Tokyo, then London, then New York. It's like a baton pass. As one major market is closing up for the day, another one is just waking up and getting started. And that creates this continuous 24-hour trading day that starts on Monday and just keeps going nonstop right up until Friday evening. Then, and only then, does it finally take a break for the weekend. Okay, we've covered the what, the how, and the when. But now we need to talk about the most critical piece of this entire puzzle. Seriously, if you take one thing away from this, let it be this next part. This is the single most important rule you have to understand before you even think about Forex. And here it is, plain and simple. Forex trading involves a significant amount of risk. The chance to make a profit is always, always tied to the chance of taking a loss. This isn't some get-rich-quick thing. It's a very serious, high-stakes financial market. And one of the sources we looked at just nails it with this quote. See, that wild speed of the market, that's what creates the opportunity in the first place. But that same speed means things can go south just as fast as they can go your way. Profit and loss, they're really just two sides of the same coin. And that really brings us to the fundamental truth of this kind of trading. It's what people call a zero-sum game. For every single person who guesses right and makes a profit, there has to be someone on the other side of that trade who guessed wrong and took a loss. So it all boils down to this one final, really sobering question. For every winner, there's a loser. Which one would you be?